Apologize for that, guys. I'll try to put that down as lightly as possible. I should probably get something soft to put that down on. That would be smart, right? That would be what a good caster does, right? Is he like prepares for all these eventualities. Apologize, guys. This, of course, is early in the morning for those of you who are just tuning in. But we should be getting underway any moment now. We are just waiting on one more player to join up, and once that one player is in here, we'll be underway. We'll be in some action. And, of course, Overwatch can carry the caster instead of the other way around. So yeah, I mean, again, but all that previous conversation that I really wanted to emphasize was that at a certain point, as the game is played more, there are big situations that like were not as common before, and it was like, oh my god, that was amazing. That player did that, like that was godly. How did he do that? That was so high skill. That was very intelligent. That was forethought. You know, a lot of forethought went into that. But then a lot of people do it, think about it, analyze it, etc. Videos come out and people are like, okay, this is a good idea. We should always do this. And then eventually everyone starts doing it. And that just kind of overall raises the tier of competition in the game and in Overwatch in general for all levels. And it's super cool that to see how that evolves. And it'll be interesting to see what major things. Again, for Dota, wand baiting for me is something that is in some ways historical because it was like obvious. Going back thinking about it as a player, I was like, well, why didn't I do that? That would have made a huge difference for me, and maybe it would have been some difference between our ability to not make it to the finals of a tournament and lose in the semifinals or whatever, right? So, just one of those situations. Looks like we do have the 12th player going to be loading up here in just a second. It is Lo, as Lo will be getting in here. The right side is going to be the side of HyDrake, and then the left side, EPZZ's team, is going to be the side of Ormar. Nice. Well, I'm glad you've seen that, fam. Well, guys, we'll be getting in just a moment here. As okay, we are ready. Caster ready. And once they feel comfortable and good to go, guys, we'll be getting into it. Looks like we will be going to King's Row for the first map. We got left side readying up. Once we get the right side readying up, we'll be the bed got me. Rip the dream. I'm just going to go ahead and pull this up right now, guys. I'm just going to go ahead and cheat. As I need to clear that. As there is no time left. As, of course, we haven't even started the game yet. But we should be getting away any moment now. Hopefully I do remember seeing what I said. And if I press these buttons... Oh, no. That's not right. I don't know why that changed. Normally those are smaller size. Of course when I hide them and then fix them, but there we go. Looks like we should be getting underway into the game, guys. Of course, if there are any issues with the stream, the production, anything, do let me know off the bat. Audio is not synced. Okay. If there's any way that you know that I can fix that, I can try restarting the cam. This is the first time I'm working with this in that respect. So I will do my best to work with this, guys. I'm still trying to figure out a lot of this stuff, so if the production errors, let me know. If the audio is not 100% synced, of course, during the games, it will not matter as much, but if it isn't, then I can go ahead and choose a time in between games to go ahead and get the stream restarted, get that reset for you guys, so your viewing pleasure is as high as possible, because at the end of the day, that's what I'm here for, is for you guys to enjoy some high-quality Overwatch, with some at least hopefully decent commentary. On that note, we have Axel going to be picking up a McCree. He's hoping to be a little bit more than decent today. Hanzo, are you really going to be on a May? It looks like it, as we are going to have Latex as well picking up the Reinhardt. We have Perky over here on a Diva. Zekor going to be picking up a Lucio for his team. EPZ is going to be on the Zenyatta. And then we'll get to the last but not least here, as we have PK Mafe going to be picking up a Diva for the offense. Princess Evil going to be on a Zenyatta. We have Neo Malia going to be on Zenyatta. Cox for McCree. Andrew for Farah. And then last but not least, Lucio going to be picked up by La. So we're going to go ahead and fall out the offense here, as they're going to be coming around onto this left side. And they're going to be looking to get onto the point and take the point here. That's going to be their goal. Action underway. So we'll see what their strategy is. It looks like just mainly a poking strategy here. Defense going to be going for nothing outside of the meta. They're just going to be sitting left side, hiding behind that right-hand barrier, trying to win the spam war. But the Mei is going to be using that ice wall. So again, Mei, something a little bit different here. We wouldn't normally expect Mei. Not in the best place in a lot of people's opinions as far as competition goes. Mainly seen in some 2CPs, but not seen so much outside of that. And see what ends up happening here in this match for this Mei, as Mei's going to end up going down low. There's that ice block to keep him alive, and it looks like the first kill was going to be PK Mei going down. They're going to use barrier on the side of the defense and push out aggressively. Cox is on low HP. He's getting frozen up, and now it's going to be over onto the Ziana, onto the Lucio, actually, as he stops tracking midway. Going to be switching over to the Pharah. Pharah going for the double kill. Does get it with that rocket barrage. Was looking for the third onto the Mei, but not able to secure that. Now it looks like defense went out a little bit aggressively, and that Pharah did use the rocket barrage, and they seem to be winning the fight right now. We do have a hammer down going out for the side of the defense. Plus the ice wall is creating a lot of space for them to work here. This is interesting. I mean, personally not a big fan of where Mei is right now in the game, but nonetheless it seems to be working out right for them. Neo Malia is going to end up going down. Hanzo going to be using a great ice wall there to block out the Deadeye, and that is one very good use of it, in addition to stopping other damage sources, such as, well, can't stop a right click that you walked around the wall and started shooting you, but nonetheless it did stop that Deadeye. It is an ability that can end up affecting the way that damage ultimates such as D.Va, such as other okay, well, I can try to get that fixed up for you guys, but yeah, it does stop big damage from ultimates such as D.Va's ultimate, such as a Deadeye, such as the Pulse Bomb, all this other stuff. You can use the Ice Wall as a high impact ability. We are going to have Axel over here on his Deadeye, as the offense is going to be moving in here to try to take the point. They haven't had much success yet, but so far maybe this might be it. There's going to be a Graviton Surge plus the Nuke It. Nuke It isn't going to end up doing that much as it is the defenses, but there's going to be the offenses. Will it end up getting any kills? PK Mafe going to get 2 for that. And now is Zenyatta Princess Evil going to be going in with that Transcendence, pushing in Zikor, trying to do what he can to stall out the timer as long as possible. They bought themselves 2.5 minutes. They might as well try to buy themselves an extra 10 seconds here at this point, as it looks like they are winning this fight. EPCZ ends up taking out Cox, but there's going to be a Justice raining from above. Andrew dishing it out, and it looks like those 2 kills are going to end up allowing them to secure the point, and moving on. Okay, well, let me know if there's anything, if disabling and re-enabling the webcam in the streaming app, OBS I use, if that will end up resyncing it, then I can try to do that. I'm not sure exactly how to resync it going into the next part, guys, but whatever I can do to figure out to resync it, I would gladly do that, of course, going into the rest of the day, because this is going to be round of 64 that you guys can see in the top of your screen. This is a best of 1 on this map. It is stopwatch, and of course, for those of you living under a rock, it is 1 hero limit. I joke around. If you guys haven't been paying attention to the competitive scene, we have gone through some drama. It has been a debate between no hero limit and hero limit, and we have gotten to the point of hero limit where we all have agreed that no hero limit as it stands is the most stable and enjoyable way to watch the game, as the defense is going to be going in aggressively here. An Earth Shatter getting on, it looked like 3, as there is going to be another rocket barrage from Cox, or Andrew, as he ends up going down. Axel there for his team, stopping it this time. Was about to say that Andrew got another good rocket barrage off there, and he had a good angle for it, but it looks like with the Transcendence on the defense, they're going to be able to clean up the rest of the offense here. Zenyatta on the escape plan, but death is going to be the only way that he gets back to the spawn. Same for his teammate. 2 teammates actually make that. PK, Mafe, and Law both going down in the end. So ultimates, we have some moments here to take a deep breath and look at the match. We have a sound barrier coming up from Lucio. We have a Deadeye coming up from Hanzo. It looks like Mei is still Hanzo. Hanzo, you. I like how his name is Hanzo. He's a Hanzo main, right? And then he plays Mei, right? Or a Hanzo name with a play. Oh man, this is just too much dank memery going on right now, guys, as we do have those ultimates available. Offense is going to have a few of their own. Cox has that Deadeye. Law is going to go ahead and use the sound barrier. There's also going to be the self-destruct going out, so all the ultimates I was just going to bring up end up going off, as it looks like none of them end up getting too many kills. Axel's the one who gets a kill during all of that. Oh, that's not going to be good. That self-destruct could end up having massive impact here, as it ends up zoning back all of the offense, preventing them from engaging the way they want to, in which they clean up the rest of the fights, the defense, and now there's basically no one left here from the side of the offense. All of them that are alive are ones that just respawned. And unfortunately, I'm not sure exactly, Oracle, it depends. Of course, I am the only English broadcast, so I should be going to priority of matches that look like they are going to be in the sense closer matches, right? I guess in that sense, but yeah, no, I will definitely be looking out, as Deadeye is available here for Cox. We have 3 ultimates available here. Oh, Deadeye coming out from the defense, as we are caught up on the Mei wall. Damn you, Mei. As Axel's going to be using that Deadeye, doesn't get too much out of it, just 1 kill, but the Earth Shatter hitting on 4 now. Neo Malia is going to try to get 1 kill, but oh, the gravity. Oh, that was. fail fishes in chat, man. I feel bad for that. You can't do that. I've been in that situation as Zarya. Playing against a lot more Diva lately, you just can't use your Graviton Surge when Defense Matrix is out. It's just one of those situations where it's like very awkward. And Nacho Bro, how's it going, man? Thank you for stopping by. Because we have quite the party in here, guys. Thank you, all of you, for hanging out in this channel, of course, as it is an early morning for some of us in NA. Lots of Overwatch action today for you guys to enjoy, but Perky getting close to this ultimate. Let's see what ends up going down. Hanzo's going to be going for that Mei Blizzard here, as pretty much all of them are caught in it, and an Ice Wall. This is just devastating to watch right now. They're all caught up in it, and now Andrew's going to go down as well. EPZZ, I gotta say, all of this memery going on outside of that, guys. EPZZ right now is just tearing it up as the Zenyatta. He is doing lots of damage. He is getting huge kills right and left, and his healing has been consistent, and also his transcendences have been much higher impact than the side of Princess Evil. So right now, I gotta say that the side of, and I apologize, Ormar is doing much better so far right now. As an Urshedder's going to go out. That was a bit of a whiff there, but they are going to have the self-destruct as well as the Transcendence going out, and Axel's going to get himself a double kill on top of Perky's. One, Princess Evil, well, he's immune and invulnerable and looks awesome, but it's not enough as he's going to get chased down, cleaned up, and now it's going to be Neo Malia as well, and that's going to be that instance of the match, guys, as we saw there. Defense getting a very good hold going on. Very good hold going on. That was just absolutely devastating coming out. And I gotta say, a lot of that was off the back, as weird as it sounds on Mei. Oh. And, yeah, it was quite the fail fish. So, I don't know. Like, Mei is not one of those heroes that you could play against a top team. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and get that elephant out in the room right now. If you were playing this against Envious, you'd probably get rolled over. Now, if Envious was playing against you, you'd probably feel a little bit intimidated, because Tailspin plays a disgusting Mei, and it is one of the heroes that if you do want to get good at Mei, you should study that. And, yeah, I'm apologizing, guys. Mobot does have a lot of automated stuff on so that I can maintain chat. So, if you do have team names with a dot, or gonna type Diva, just ignore the dot. Just, you know, it'll get mad at you, unfortunately. But yeah, it's one of those situations. I just don't know how I feel about this. He's gonna stick on it too, man. I'm not sure if he's like on a mission and determined to be like, Mei is good, so I'm gonna win it, but I don't know. This is his thing. You guys will not have a stopwatch on your screen. Of course, it is going to be progression based at this point. It is regardless the time on the clock. It does not matter at all. It only matters whether or not the offense here, the side of Ormar, is able to convert on their attack. If they aren't, well, then the side of the defense, the side of HyDrake, is going to end up winning here. And Naoki, thank you so much for stopping by. It's awesome to have all of you guys here. It is just quite the Ellie Giggle of awesome people over here. I don't know why I said Ellie Giggle, but that's just what it is now. We're just a bunch of Ellie Giggles, guys. A bit of a mood here in the morning. Apologize as we get into this match here. Perky and Latex going to be just getting right on the point. The offense wasting no time as they're going to take out PK Mafe right off the bat. And again, that was off the back of an ice wall as he was able to charge into it. Probably could have charged into something else, but Andrew in the background, that's what the defense needs here. Andrew, you were making big plays for your team earlier, but now it looks like you're going to end up going down to Hanzo in the end. And now it looks like there's going to be a charge going out. Neo Malia is pretty weak, and it looks like it's going to get shot out. Taken out. There's going to be another 2 kills going out as Lol's going to end up falling, and it looks like that's going to be a super fast take. If we were using original stopwatch rules and not progression rules, then that would be an automatic GG right there, as of course they did take the point pretty much a full minute faster than the first offense. But we are going to be using progression based rule here, guys, and that means that this golden gradient rectangle is going to be the end of the game here. We can see some icicles flying out as there is some conflict between the defense and offense, but nothing too exciting. And offense, well, guys, this defense needs to get it going right now. They need to get something figured out for their team right now. We might be going straight into the round of 32 after this, as We'll see what ends up happening as there's going to be a charge going out with Latex. Stun going to be onto him, so it will prevent it. PK Mafe trying to stand strong, but he will end up getting stunned and taken out. Axel going to be going for the Deadeye, but there's going to be a sound barrier as well for the defense. Maybe this combination might be enough here, but that's the defense matrix that you need, as it's pretty much going to prevent all that damage. We have double defense, double suicide going out. It looks like Berkey's suicide is just significantly better as he gets 2 kills. Axel as well going to clean up another guys, and that's basically the rest of the fight. And as you can see here, the payload is going to go ahead and make it, and that's going to be the end of that match, guys. We are going to be having the side of Ormar end up winning. We will get you guys a play of the match here. Is Axel on the McCree was the one who did that. Looks like a Deadeye from him. Flashbang going to cancel out that charge from PK Mafe. There's going to be a Deadeye and a triple kill. Triple kill. Looks like in addition to helping out on that what do you call it? Suicide coming out from Diva. So now here's the question. It looks like on my screen it's on sync. So I hope that it's in sync. But okay, guys, we'll be getting into the next match here in a moment. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can't close this out. Of course, we will be updating the brackets as well for you guys. But we'll be doing this, and I will be letting the players know what's going on. 1 second here. Alright, so, oh yeah, we wanted to do this. I forgot to do this, guys. I apologize. Let me get this really quickly, and then I will get right into getting into the action here. As, you guys, I'm sure, would love to know what is going on next for you up on the stream, and that is going to be Ormar versus the side of the Gatekeepers. Now I can go ahead and try to refresh the bracket, and it looks like it hasn't updated yet. Of course, you guys can follow along on exclamation point bracket, as we are going to be getting into the action, and we'll be getting into the next game here in a moment, guys. I don't know exactly the timer. I want to give you guys an idea, and it should be any moment. That was, of course, Gatekeepers should be waiting on their match. Probably giving it a short minute break here, guys, so I can go grab a drink of water, other stuff like that. But we'll be getting into more action here in just a moment. Again, you guys can see on your screen, we are going to be watching the side of Ormar Semester taking on the side of the Gatekeepers. Again, if you guys haven't been, you guys have been a little bit out of tune of the EU competitive scene lately. Gatekeepers is Deathmatch Gang, who is a very terrifying top 6. I would honestly almost put them in top 16 quality. Maybe they weren't there standings wise yet, but they probably will be at this rate. They got picked up by the Gatekeepers organization, and they're going to be playing with them, and they're going to be playing against Ormar next, coming up here on your guys' screens here in just a few minutes. Of course, I'm going to leave it to a break because I'm going to go get myself some water. I'm going to go top off my coffee, and I'm going to make sure that everything is good to go for you guys. But again, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. All of you who do normally, the regulars, thank you so much. Of course, Naoki, Nacho Bro. There's so many of you, Attractive, Baev, Homuffin, so many people that of course always stop by. It's awesome of you guys. It's awesome to see friendly faces, and thank you so much for all your guys' viewership. Of course, you guys can follow me on Twitter if you guys want more updates about my casting or about Overwatch scene in general. I try to not flood the tweet, but give you guys as much information as needed, and then down below are the VODs, so you guys can find all the VODs for all the stuff I cast there. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it to a break, leave it to some music, and we'll be getting underway right into the next action of Ormar Semester versus the Gatekeepers.